Hi everyone, welcome back to our Ask the Expert series of visiting the title company. Today I have the pleasure of meeting with one of my finest title companies, Barb Stewart and North American Title. They're located in Maitland, and one of the questions that I have that's most important, when a buyer has secured the home the home of their dreams, they have to place escrow, their earnest money.
Mm-hmm.
Can you give us some information about the most important thing they need to do with that earnest money?
Yes, escrow is very important. So the place that you're going to put it, you need to reach out to them and ask them for their wiring instructions.
Okay.
And then once you receive the wiring instructions, even if they come from an email or a fax directly from that company, or it looks like it's directly from that company, you need to make sure you pick up the phone, do it the old-fashioned way, and call the company directly and verify those wiring instructions, because a lot of people are intercepting those emails, changing the wiring instructions,
Mm-hmm.
and then before you know it, your escrow has gone off to the Caribbean. So,
And when you say intercept, that email can look like it's coming directly from either your real estate agent
yes.
or a contact at the title company. So the reason for the phone call is to communicate with someone directly at that title company.
Yes.
So you know that those funds have gone directly into the account where they must go.
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
So some of the other things are, what can a buyer expect? What do they need to know when they are in touch after they've placed their escrow? What else do they need to know?
Okay. After the escrow has been sent, we will send out an email confirmation saying that it's been received, so that everybody knows that the money's there. We'll send it to the lender and to both of the realtors and to the buyer, if they want to see a copy of it as well. And then after that, they kind of just wait a little bit. They'll get an email introduction from us asking if we can communicate with them through email.
Mm-hmm.
Then after that, mostly we're just working with the seller to kind of clear title, make sure that there's no liens, judgments, and if there are, we're going to take care of paying them off. Then we start working with your lender, the buyer's lender, to kind of get the documents together, start working out the numbers, making sure the numbers all go together and flow. And then that's kind of when they'll start to hear from us, is a little
Okay.
bit more towards the closing date.
Okay.
So don't be alarmed if you haven't really heard too much,
At the
because a lot's
beginning.
going on behind the scenes for the seller side.
Perfect.
And then, as we get closer, we'll start working over, the closing figures with the lender and working out a closing date, a closing time, and where we're going to do the closing. So,
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. I know sometimes a question that we have is when they come to the title company may say it's time to order a survey. And if the seller has a survey that is valid, how many years? Can it be
it's
15?
usually, I think, maybe up to like 20 years that it might be good for. So as long as there have been no changes to the survey, there's not a fence that's been put on that's not on the survey, or a pool hasn't been put in since the survey's been done. So as long as there's no structural changes to the property
then
lines,
that can still be used.
then yeah, as long as the lender says it's okay to use, that's usually who we refer back to, is making sure the lender says we can do it, and if so, then we can reuse it. So yeah, it's a great savings, and it's great that you ask for that for your buyers.
Saves the buyer a little bit of money.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much
Yeah,
for
thank you, Joni.
answering our questions today, and tune in next week for our next segment of Ask the Expert.